Big Huff Daddy here. It is championship weekend NFL. We have AFC championship. We have the NFC championship. I'm talking AFC championship. I already did my NFC championship, so if you're checking this out, check that one out too. So I'll jump right into it. AFC championship, 6:30. It's going to be a cold one in Kansas City, hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, man, it gets cold in Cincy too. I don't know nothing about that because I am in Florida and it is bright outside. Yes, I know. So, man, Cincinnati and KC. Cincinnati, man, has had KC's number. Patty half a bill. Man, he was able to get past them Jags. But, man, I'm not going to say barely. But it was a good game. You can see my reaction to that on my Monday mix. Whoo-wee. But Patty half a bill is still a little injured. Sprained ankle from last update I had. It is, as of recording, 1 o'clock. Last update, he's starting. So that sprained ankle that he suffered last weekend, he's starting. That backup, he came in, he drove Kansas City down, got a touchdown. So, having Patty half a bill out for that one drive wasn't too horrible for the Kansas City Chiefs. But the Jaguars are not the Bengals. Two different cats here, two different animals. You got a Bengal tiger and you got a Jaguar. KC, Kansas City Chiefs. What are you going to do versus the Tiger, KC? Burrow, 3-0 versus KC. They met last year, man. The Cincinnati Bengals, they are not scared of Patty half a bill Mahomes. They are not scared of the Chiefs. They are not scared of the handlebar mustache. Man, I have all the respect, man. This is Patty half a bill, man. He just crazy. He just does the most ridiculous things, man. I've never seen anything like this. And anything, just the way he plays is absolutely ridiculous. Speaking about injuries, Travis Kelce, he has a back injury. So you're taking these injured Chiefs, man. You're backing them into a corner in their own home. What are these Chiefs going to do? The Bengals have your number, KC. Can you defend home? Can you defend the home territory? Defend the house? They came in last year, same scenario, took your cookies. The Bengals represented the AFC in the Super Bowl last year. You really got to think about these two teams as complete units. We saw with Kansas City how Pat went down. The backup quarterback came in, amazing drive, took him like 95 yards, I want to say, or something like that. Versus that Jacksonville Jaguars defense, that defense is legit. But like I'm saying, they're not a Bengal tiger, though, man. Come on. Two different beasts right here, guys. I am a Florida guy. I was rooting for my Jags just so I could have a Florida team. But the Chiefs took care of business at home. They've been taking care of business at home. It's hard to win in Kansas City, but Cincinnati knows how to do it. They know how to win in KC. They've done it before. They've done it multiple times. I think of Kansas City's defense as a bend, not break kind of defense. They'll They'll allow you to get some points, but they come in clutch, man. And I think of another defense that really comes in clutch. We saw when they were playing that divisional foe, the Ravens. That defense came in clutch right there at the end, man. So both of these teams, the defense, they come in clutch. I think about these offenses. I think about the top offenses in the NFL. Your top 3 offenses in the NFL are KC, you got the Bengals, you got the Bills. The Bengals had a plan when they went into Buffalo last week. It was snowy. It was cold. The Bengals had a plan. They were able to really actually dominate the Buffalo Bills offense in multiple ways. Josh Allen, ultimate competitor, kind of cut from the same cloth as Patty half a bill. But you think of their bodies, Pat's a little bit thicker. Pat'll still put that body down on you. What I'm trying to say is the Cincinnati Bengals, they know how to really lasso this kind of offense. This pass-heavy offense relies heavy on a quarterback. This quarterback is mobile. Both of these Bills, this Kansas City Chiefs, quarterbacks are mobile. Quarterbacks are not afraid to hit the defensive backs, man. I think of Kansas City's offense, comparing it also to the Bills. KC doesn't really have a major running game. Their running game kind of comes from Pat, moving around in the pocket, doing his half a bill magic tricks, man. And dude just gets yards with his arm, with his legs, with his leg and a half. He's getting yards, man. This dude is he got a $500 million contract for a reason. I call him Patty half a bill Mahomes for a reason. He's the best quarterback in the NFL, man, and he has been the last couple of years. When I think about Joe Burrow, I think about even this Jalen Hurts on the Eagles. This is Brock Purdy. These are mobile quarterbacks. They will move. They'll get you yards. Competitive. They see the field. They get the yards. But what puts Pat Mahomes above these other 3 quarterbacks is his body, just the way he throws the ball with these arm angles, and you just see the way he does things. It's just ridiculous, man. Talking about the offense, the Bengals offense, same thing, man. Joe Burrow does the same thing. He just doesn't have that body that Pat has. But what Burrow's lacking in his thick body, he's got offensive weapons, man. The Bengals, they upgraded that line from last year. We're not talking about Burrow running for his life. We're talking about how the Bengals are moving the line of scrimmage. They are running the ball, man. They have strong running offense. They could run the ball on you. They could get these screens, and they get Chase out there, man. And you don't want to be chasing this. You don't want to be chasing this Bengal Tiger, man. I'm telling you, this dude has speed. The Cincinnati offense has speed. They're physical. I mean, they're just a little bit more complete. You think of Kelsey, man. Kelsey, he's like you make mistakes, and Kelsey, he's your washcloth, man. He's going to get you those 10 yards. You need a first down. He's going to get you that. Um, so you have one guy right here for KC. You have multiple weapons for the Bengals. I just think the Bengals offense is a little bit more complete. I think about the Bengals defense, how the Bengals defense is more complete, set up to really face these kind of offenses. We saw last week versus the Bills how they were able to really dominate the Bills offense in Buffalo. I think we're going to see the same kind of thing, man. The Bengals have KC's number, man. The Bengals defense is built to play these high-flying offenses. They're physical. They'll get at you, but they are really built to come in and slow down these high-flying offenses, man. And you don't have multiple layers to your offense. Well, really, you think about KC, Pat doing some magic tricks and then getting Kelsey open, man. That's kind of what KC's about. I'm not like throwing any shade on them, but that's really what they do. They don't really have a super strong running game. Bagels, they got a running game, man. They got this strong defense. They're built to come in and take the Chiefs' cookies. The Bengals are going to win the AFC. They're going to the Super Bowl for the second time. I just think the defense is a more complete team. The offense is a more complete team. Patty Half-a-Bill is not going to give up easy. I think he's going to make a mistake, though, man. Right here at the end where the Bengals defense is just going to be waiting, man, waiting to pounce. They are disciplined. They will take the opportunity to really take advantage of any mistake that Patty Half-a-Bill will make, and they will capitalize on that. The defense puts pressure on the offense to make tough decisions, and Pat can make these tough decisions. He gets paid $500 million, $500 million plus to make these hard decisions. But pressure after pressure after pressure, man's limping around on this one leg. But I don't really think it'd be any different, even if he was 100%. This defense is too stout, man. And the Bengals offense, from quarterback, offensive line, their receivers, running backs, they're just better, man. I saw last week how they dominated the Bills, where KC kind of struggled a little bit versus the Jaguars, man. Jags are a young team coming up in this AFC, man. And the Bengals have done it before, and they're going to do it again. They will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. That's what I got right there. That is my prediction for 6:30 AFC Championship. Can't wait for these games. 1 o'clock. We got a couple hours before we start. Woo-wee. Check me out Monday for my reaction to these games. Who's going to be in the Super Bowl? And we'll be talking Super Bowl this next, couple weeks. I don't really like the Pro Bowl too much, man. I'm not paying too much attention to the Pro Bowl. Congrats to all the Pro Bowl picks. Enjoy your Pro Bowl festivities. And just the year in the Pro Bowl, get that money. I used to be a big fan of the Pro Bowl, but now I think they're just doing too much with the Pro Bowl. And, I kind of lost my attention for the Pro Bowl going on this week. And talking Super Bowl, man. Got a couple weeks for the Super Bowl. So check me out. I will be doing more NBA, getting more into the NBA, discussing NBA also now that NFL's pretty much done. So check me out. Super Bowl talk next week, next 2 weeks, and NBA we're getting that NBA action. Big HD ENT.